Good day, everybody, depending on the part of the world you're watching us from. Welcome to our show, Fibroid, Tumors, and Cancers. I feel excited starting this show because if we look at the society we are today, we have a lot of cases of fibroid, tumors, and cancers. Taking my clinic, for example, on a daily basis, I must attend to at least 5 women suffering from fibroid. Hey! It's becoming scary. I'm no longer comfortable with it. What is happening? Why are we in such situation? What did we do wrong? What are we not getting right? From what I'm seeing every day, and I told myself I should create an awareness. I should talk to people. Women should know what they should avoid so as not to find themselves suffering from one form of fibroid or the other. So that was what gave rise to this program. The aim of this program is for us to learn and unlearn all we need to know about fibroid, tumors, and cancers. We cannot be talking about fibroid, tumors, and cancers if our viewers do not really understand what is cancer, what is fibroid, what is tumor. So we'll start with fibroid. What is fibroid? Fibroid is a non-cancerous growth in the uterus that can develop in a woman within childbearing age. Like I said, it's a non-cancerous growth. We call it non-cancerous because it doesn't spread within the environment where it is in the uterus. The uterus, when I say uterus, I mean the womb. Within that uterus, it does not spread to other organs. It remains there. And another key word there is women within childbearing age. You have to be within the childbearing age, as in you're seeing your period, you are able to conceive and have a baby. Fibroid hardly affects women that has entered menopause because at that stage they are not really seeing the nutrient or the oxygen or the blood. So at that stage you see the fibroid naturally calcifying because the necessary element it needs to grow is missing. So that's why it's mostly among women in childbearing age. So you need to be within the age of, let's say, 18 to 45 or 50 to really suffer from fibroid. So you need to be within this age bracket to really be having the symptoms or really be under the quote of people that should have fibroid. First, we're going to be talking about the intramural fibroid. This grows within the muscles in the uterus. It grows along the muscles in the uterus, meaning it's inside the womb. This particular kind of fibroid is mostly the reason why a lot of women suffer infertility, because being in the womb, it destroys or affects the baby growing in the womb, and it causes miscarriage or most women finding it difficult to get pregnant. So it's called intramural fibroid. The next one we'll be looking into is the submucosal fibroid, which bulges into the cavity of the womb. It finds its way, it's bulging inside the womb, and this is another cause of infertility. Another fibroid we'll be looking at is the subserrial fibroid. This actually grows outside the womb. It doesn't really affect fertility, but it makes the tummy bulgy and it makes the woman feel uncomfortable. You lying down, you'll be able to feel it, the hardness and everything. Another type of fibroid is the pedunculated fibroid. Pedunculated fibroid is like a pendular. It's like a pendula. It's hanging. There's something like a stalk holding it. Then it's bulging. Mostly found outside the uterus too. These two fibroids, subserrial and pendicular, doesn't really cause infertility, but it causes pain. It causes a lot of pain. It causes the woman tummy to be bulging out, it makes her feel uncomfortable. As for the intramural fibroid, it does not have most symptoms. It's just there. You wouldn't even know you have fibroid. The only thing it does is that it makes it impossible for you to get pregnant, or even when you finally do, you are going to miscarry the baby. So these are the type of fibroid we have in female, in mostly black female, because these are the people that have higher risk of fibroids. What are the symptoms that a woman suffering from fibroid should be expecting, or what are those symptoms you should see as a fibroid patient, or as a woman? If you are seeing some of these symptoms, you should be advised to go for scan, pelvic scan, to actually know if you have fibroid or not. One of them is heavy bleeding, heavy and prolonged bleeding. Normally, a woman is supposed to see her period between 3 to 4 days. But when that period starts, at most 5 days, at most 5 days. But if your period now starts elongating to 7 days, 2 weeks with heavy flow, if your period now becomes so heavy that you need to start changing your sanitary pad more than 4 to 5 times, then there's a problem. And you are now feeling this heavy flow, very abnormal heavy flow, or very abnormal pain. You know, the pain is so excruciating that you don't really know. You are so scared you're about to see your period. Then as a woman, you are advised to go for pelvic scan. Another thing a woman suffering from fibroid will experience is frequent urination. When you're always now urinating at intervals, and even when you want to urinate, it's like all the urines are not coming out. There's this struggle to urinate, and always the urination is always cutting. Then you're advised to go and check yourself. Fibroid is not a death sentence. I know a lot of women, after going for their pelvic scan or after going for any other kind of scan, they feel so bad. They feel the whole world is about to crumble because the doctor said they have fibroid. No, fibroid can actually be managed. It can be managed. You can still live a beautiful life with fibroid and have your kids if you find out early. Once you find out early, it can be managed. It becomes a problem when you do not find out early, or you did not know, and the size become big and is above 10 centimeter, 12 centimeter, becomes worrisome. But if you're able to discover on time, it can be managed. Today now we've really dealt on fibroid, the different types of fibroid, the symptoms of fibroid. In our next episode, next week, we'll be dealing more on tumors and cancers. We'll be shedding more light on tumors and cancers, the difference between cancers and tumors, and the similarities between tumors and cancers, and then how to really differentiate between cancers and tumor, and the necessary tests to do for you to confirm if the lumps you are having is cancerous or not. So do please join us next week, where we'll be dealing extensively on this issue. And to save a life, I would advise you to share this program, because this is one of the most educative programs we have today on Facebook. Please share, like, comment. So you might be saving a life by doing this. Thank you, and God bless you.